In the 1790s, the great English gunmaker Henry Nock designed an innovative flintlock for the British Army and commercial sale. This video shows how to disassemble Nock's enclosed or screwless lock. Just for context, here's a screwless lock in a 1798 carbine made for a London regiment of volunteers at the back. And for comparison, there's a Baker infantry rifle made about 1805 by Thomas Ketland, again for a regiment of volunteers. Take a moment to subscribe, and if you want to know more about the screwless lock, I've added a comparison with a conventional flintlock at the second half of this video. And to take out the lock, you need a turn screw to remove the single side nail. First, put the gun on half cock because that's easier. Hold the lock firmly in the mortise until the side nail is free, and then pivot the lock on a hook at the forward end. And I'm not taking this one out because one of the rules of antiques is if you don't have to, don't. Here we have a Henry Nock lock from a musket that I prepared earlier. The most important thing is to put it onto half cock before you take it out of the musket. The mainsprings are very strong and it's much safer to do it that way. Flip it round, have a look at the back plate, and just here there's a little gate that swings up and that releases the back cover plate and enables it to pivot down on the side nail screw hole just here. Take the back plate off. The only piece of equipment you need is the mainspring clamp. Just in there, and do it up carefully, not just firmly. It doesn't have to be tight because undoing the sear will release the mainspring like that. You can then take out the pan cover lever, take off the cock, take off the sear and the sear spring, and job done. Whilst we're here, I'll just point out a couple of features. That's the swing gate there, which releases the rear cover plate. The plate has a knife edge along here, which fits up underneath here, and that creates a secure grip. This is the pan cover lever. It's got a groove along here which fits underneath this onto this rivet through here. Also notice a roller here to reduce friction. In addition, on the back of the mainspring, there's a couple of hooks which fit over this swing arm here. Reassembly is not quite the same as in reverse. The order is slightly different, but just replace the pan cover lever, put the cock on, take the mainspring, carefully get the hook over the swing arm, put the front of the mainspring, it's got a little locating pin. Once that's in place, carefully undo the mainspring clamp, put that aside, then put the sear in place, put the sear spring in its little locating slot just there. Take the rear cover, place it on there, push it up firmly, push the gate forward, job done. As promised, some more on Henry Nock and the screwless lock. Henry Nock was well connected with the British Board of Ordnance. He designed and built pistols, carbines and muskets for the board, including the superb Duke of Richmond's musket seen here. His screwless lock was recognised as an advanced design, but it ultimately proved too difficult to build on the mass scale required by the Napoleonic Wars. The conventional flintlock in muskets like the Brown Bess prevailed. As any designer today will tell you, screws are a main point of failure on any product, and Henry Nock recognised this 200 years ago. The conventional flintlock has 9 or maybe 10 screws, 2 side nails, 3 over here, maybe a 4th, and on the other side 3 here, plus of course the jaw screw. Henry Nock got that down to just 2, the single side nail and the jaw screw. His design also reduced friction surfaces. I mentioned the roller on the pan cover, and the trailing edge of the mainspring is connected to the cock by a swing arm, as opposed to just dragging along the bottom of the tumbler over here on the conventional lock. That reduces friction and also enables the overall length of the lock to be shortened. So, subscribe, and thank you for watching another little slice of history brought to you by the 2nd 95th Rifles, Australia.